What's going on, guys? It's your boy Andy Matrix, and holy smokes, we are about 6 months away from Final Fantasy 16, the release of Final Fantasy 16. And the more I hear about this game and what it's about, and the more I hear about like the story and how it's gonna be, and how adult it's gonna be, the more I want to buy this game. Okay, I am here at sankakucomplex.com, and it says Final Fantasy 16 ESRB rating has curse words such as the S word, the F word, F-U-C-K, and sexual moaning sounds in a brothel. Yes, so they're not holding back on this, on Final Fantasy 16. They're really going Game of Thrones. This is Square Enix straight up Game of Thrones. They are not holding back whatsoever. Guys, before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell for future notifications. I talk about anime, manga, video games, geek culture, Japanese culture. If you're into any of that stuff, then make sure to subscribe. Now on with the show. All right, so let's see what the ESRB ratings are about, and all this adult stuff that is in Final Fantasy 16, because Jesus Christ, this is the first Final Fantasy game that's going to be rated mature. Rated 17 and over, and like 18 and over, basically. And it says Western Regulatory Organization, ESRB, has released its rating description for Final Fantasy 16, revealing the title will include words such as, the S word, S-H-I-T, and the F word, F-U-C-K, along with sexual moaning sounds in a brothel, concepts that are new to the series, save for perhaps the moaning, but will possibly be more explicit with voice acting dialogue. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's gonna get some attention. That's gonna get some heads turning. Yeah, and also, I'm actually kind of concerned. Because what if you're streaming? What if you're streaming this game and then, people hear those noises? So it's like, this is really gonna be mature, and like, I don't know if I want to stream this game. Maybe I'll play parts of it, but it's like, you don't really know when the the sex stuff is gonna show up. But anyways, it says the rating summary, mature 17, indicates that the 16th entry will depict the most violence yet to be seen in the series, with cutscenes depicting acts of violence and blood. Players will witness a character's hand severed by a sword, a guard's throat slit by a knife, and a character impaled through the chest. Yeah, so this Final Fantasy is going to be, I mean, there's always been blood in Final Fantasy, but this is going to be the first gory Final Fantasy game ever. They went really Game of Thrones on this shit, right? And then I guess this is from the creators. It says this is an action role-playing game in which players assume the role of an enslaved Prince Clive on a quest to find his missing brother. From a third-person perspective, players explore a fantasy kingdom, complete various quests, and engage battles against enemy soldiers and fantastic creatures, trolls, orcs. Players use swords and magical attacks, fireballs. Okay, yeah. So we get it. So. And then it says the game contains sexual material, a character caressing and strangling a man in bed, references to prostitution, sexual moaning, sounds in a brothel, dialogue such as, "I'd be happy to show you, provided I can afford it," and "Thank you for your service, my chamber is just upstairs," right? That some characters are depicted with partially exposed breasts and buttocks. The words, the F word and the S word are heard in the game. And what I'm thinking, you're probably not gonna hear that all the time. That they're not gonna throw the F-bomb everywhere, like every 5 minutes. But probably there's gonna be like maybe every few hours that within the game, you're gonna hear that word. And this is the kicker. This is where, like, of course, you see why Square Enix went ahead and decided to make this type of game. So it says, while the game has shown a lack of attractive females, surprise, most likely due to Western influence, surprise, the description indicates that the Final Fantasy 16 will also contain more sexual material than previous titles. Examples include references to prostitution, sexual moaning sounds in the brothel dialogue, such as so this Final Fantasy, they're not holding anything back, and they're saying, oh, they're not showing any like attractive females, but come on, I mean, you know, and of course you have to keep in mind Square Enix ethics department and all of that shit. So because this game is gonna be so adult, I'm definitely gonna give it a try. I don't think they're gonna like, it's not gonna be like, like Western censorship where they're gonna just cover up females. I think eventually, you're gonna see like nudity and things like that. So this game is gonna be legit. I think so. Thus far, it seems like it's gonna be really legit. And again, you also have to keep in mind that this is not the first time Square Enix creates a Western-inspired game. I mean, you have Final Fantasy IX, for God's sakes. That's like, that's very medieval, and other Final Fantasy titles, of course. But anyways, whatever your thoughts are you guys gonna play Final Fantasy 16? Because I sure as heck am. I'm really excited for it, and I cannot wait to see like what it's all about. So guys, I'm gonna keep covering this, and when the game comes out, I'm definitely this time I'm gonna have to buy a PlayStation 5 to play the game. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. Guys, make sure to comment below, like this video, and this is your boy Andy Matrix. Thank you for watching and listening, and Godspeed, guys. Godspeed.